Great debut for Kobbie Mainoo, who has sparked conversations of him joining the Ghana Blackstars. I suggested as much when I posted it on the community tab, and the conversations being had on social media has prompted me to do this video. Leave Kobbie Mainoo alone, guys. Leave Kobbie Mainoo alone. In recent times, the Ghana Blackstars has become notorious for picking out the best talent that were not nurtured out in Ghana here, looking to introduce them into the national team. Not that there's nothing wrong with that, but with this particular guy, I have my reasons for that, and I'll delve into it today. Ayew has also spoken after his red card incident yesterday. It was a bit harsh, in my opinion, that the Ghana captain got that red card. We'll look at all that today, but as usual, subscribe if you have not. Click on the notification bell to get more updates. There's nothing wrong with handpicking the best talent and putting them into your national team. France have been doing that for a very long time. But the caveat with France is that they nurture those talents in their country themselves. They bring them up, they build them up, and they bring out the talents. Yes, African countries will struggle to be able to do that because of things like corruption, greed, and all that lack of infrastructure, the brain drain in terms of football, local league development, not having the best of funding, and a plethora of reasons. It will be difficult to have our talent homegrown. It'll be hard, nearly impossible. So we have no choice than to go through that step. But when the track record of a country in terms of homegrown or in terms of the national team picking out talents from other countries and putting them in the national team is not great in terms of performances and dividends, especially recent times, I would say let's hold on a bit here. Kobbie Mainoo yesterday made his debut in the Premier League. His first start in the Premier League for Manchester United was amazing. For an 18-year-old, he ticked all the boxes in midfield. He would be an amazing solution to the Ghana Black Stars. But will he be used in a similar position as he is used for his club side? First of all, I think it's too premature. This is a guy who, as I mentioned already, has just made his debut in his club side, playing for them for the first time in the Premier League. It is too much, especially considering the pressure that comes with playing for the national team of Ghana, to just throwing in. I think conversations of him playing at just the next African Cup of Nations are too premature. It is too early to have that conversation for Kobbie Mainoo. Let the guy enjoy his football for his club side and his national team, which is England. He has played for them at the under 17 and 19 levels. He has, however, still eligible to play. And reports are that Gareth Southgate has gone as far as to look at adding him into the Three Lions setup. Notable figures, including Manchester United legend Gary Neville and teammate Bruno Fernandes, have praised Kobbie Mainoo's exceptional performance. He is a gem. But I think that throwing him into the Ghana national team just because he is eligible to play for Ghana would not probably be the best for his career. He's still learning the trade. Forget about performances. It's clear he has an amazing eye for football. He has an amazing talent that could go a long way to help any club or team he does join. But AFCON, Kobbie Mainoo, no, it's too premature for me. I don't think we should be looking at those options. What we should be doing is developing facilities that will help our players when they come in base as a camp and train. We've been talking about it a couple of times. Ghana has been to so many World Cups. We have not developed any such facilities, and it's sad. Playing on pitches like the Accra Sports Stadium, where players played on in a friendly versus Liberia, could be career threatening. He does not deserve to be exposed to such things when he is developing his game. When coaches don't play players where they are used to playing, square pegs in round holes, where coaches cannot put a team together to play well. You saw what happened with Ghanaian players abroad over the weekend. Antoine Semenyo, amazing football he played over the weekend. Why is he not able to play consistently for the Ghana Black Stars? Yeah, Black Stars team doesn't have access to him regularly as a club do to help develop that. But something close to that would be appreciated. Kudus Mohammed went back to his club side, 2 assists for him, looking for runs and finding his teammates was a theme of that game on Saturday. Why is that not happening regularly with Ghana Black Stars? He's been doing it, but not regularly enough. Iñaki Williams scored his first goal for the Black Stars, but before then, he was struggling to score because he was not being played at the position where Atletico Bilbao are used to playing him. It does not help the conversation. And when things happen like that, players listen to the comments and criticisms, and it does get to them. This young man, probably, yeah, I might be underestimating him, might not be tough enough for that mental structure that comes, mental toughness that is needed when playing for a country like Ghana. The fans can easily turn on you. They can easily turn on you anywhere. But I feel that it's not the best for him to join the Ghana Black Stars conversation now. Leave Kobbie Mainoo to enjoy his football with Manchester United and with the England youth teams. And that is my 2 cents. Do you still think Kobbie Mainoo should be reeled in for AFCON 2023? As a conversation on social media is suggesting, let me know what you think in the comments box on this conversation on Kobbie Mainoo and his possibility of joining the Ghana national team for the upcoming AFCON. I'll end with a story on Andre Ayew, who has commented on the red card that he received. In an interview, Ayew expressed his frustration with the referee's decision, saying, yes, it's true that soccer, it's soccer. I think that with enough experience, you can take a step back from the situation. But I'm pretty calm after seeing the images again. Ayew then went on to explain his side of the story, detailing the events leading up to the red card. In terms of the game, in terms of action, what I interpret is here he comes. There's a ball in 30-50, in a 50-50 situation that's really being played between the two of them. He throws himself before me. I see him throw himself. He's going to get the ball before me. I lift my foot trying to hold it back, and on the way to land, I brush against his shin guard, and that's it. That was the referee's decision. Ayew maintained he did not intend to harm the opposing player, emphasizing that his actions were merely an attempt to win the ball. Despite the setback, Ayew remains optimistic about his future with Lahar, and it was quite harsh, if we will be honest. He didn't deserve a red card for that, but the shin pads on the shin, the stats showing and looking like they were stamping the player's foot did not make for pretty viewing. And I think in that moment the referee made a decision on the spot, and it is controversial. Other referees would have looked away and let that go, but a red card, probably a yellow card, would have been more suitable. But that is it. It happens sometimes, and that is football. Your thoughts on that red card and whether it was a bit harsh? Appreciated. So that has been it for today. Kobbie Mainoo should be left alone to enjoy his football. The Black Stars talk is a bit premature. We cannot be picking every single talent who is related to Ghana in a way and then putting them into the national team when the national team structures that allow or make players strive in terms of competent players being called up into a starting 11 are not there. When there are decisions influencing coaches, call-ups, and starting 11s, and all the politicking and everything happening behind the scenes, it's not a place for a player who is learning his trade still to thrive in, despite how talented he is. My opinion is that. Let me know yours in the comments box. And Andrea, you comments on the red card incident. I'll see you guys in the next one. Have a great week.